Ladies and gentlemen, it's happening. Big brands are beginning to take advantage of TikTok Shop, and they are taking their TikTok shops to levels unseen before. Obviously, TikTok Shop is relatively new, so that's not too shocking. But in today's video, I want to break down this Shopify store and their TikTok Shop so that you can understand how brands are starting to utilize it and how these numbers are achieved. We're also going to learn a bit about branding, store design, and just marketing overall. And I'm also going to actually show you some TikTok Shop ads that we're running for clients at Akemi that are absolutely doing great. So, if you have a TikTok Shop or if you have a brand that you want to launch on TikTok Shop, make sure that you connect with us and we'll love to help you scale it up. So the brand that I'm talking about is called Halara. And what they sell is leggings. They're literally a legging brand. And you may have heard of them before, maybe not. Let me know in the comments if you have. I have not, though. This is the first time that I've ever stumbled across this brand. And when I see brands like this, I'm always shocked because it's not anything new. It's the same products that other brands wear, like Lululemon, or not wear, that they sell. Like Lululemon, Nike, Gymshark, all of these brands sell quite similar products. Yet this store is still somehow doing 2.5 million monthly visitors. And if you've been following my channel for some time, you'd know that an average ratio of visitors to visitors to sales is 1-to-1. So for every visitor, they make $1 in revenue. That's not always entirely accurate. In fact, I actually find that most stores have a higher revenue to visitors ratio. So they make, $2 per visitor. For example, here, I'll show you somebody from the Akemi Lab community, which you should join in the description. I'm in love with this community and how it's growing, and I'm very excited for the future of it. It's truly like an incubator for e-commerce startups. And this guy, for example, as you see yesterday, he did 1.6K visitors, and that netted him 4.4 thousand in revenue. So that's like a 1 to 2.5 ratio, right? $2.5 in revenue per every one visitor. So I don't want to confuse you with too much math here. The point is, this brand is nothing out of the ordinary, besides, of course, that they've branded it beautifully, and they have some incredible offers, up to 80% off. That's pretty crazy. Buy one, get one free. These are really great offers. But the actual product that's going really viral on TikTok for them is this Halara So Cinched High-Waisted Tummy Control Side Pocket Shaping Training Leggings. Damn, that was a mouthful. And as you see, it's designed to control your tummy, I guess, to make sure that, everything is in its rightful place and that you look shaped up. So this is a massive trend right now. Of course, you've seen brands like Skims, Kim Kardashian's brands. It's an incredible brand. And her whole premise is shapewear. So shapewear is an incredible niche to start a business around. And, there's a lot of competition, but as you see, there's also a lot of demand for these kinds of products. So that's how brands like this are able to actually stand out in the marketplace, and they're utilizing the new sales channels. So this is what I've been trying to say in the last, couple months on my channel, is that this is what you should be doing, trying to adapt to the changing landscapes, as opposed to trying to just, believe that nothing is going to change. Things do change. And, the great thing about TikTok Shop is that you don't actually have to risk much, right? Because they still have their Shopify store running. They're still collecting emails here, driving ad traffic to it, having a ton of email leads that they're getting. But now they're able to do, another million a month on TikTok Shop and garner a whole new community that maybe they didn't expect to have. Now, just to quickly give you some value here on the structure, this is also why I'm a big fan of TikTok Shop right now, because of the simplicity. You barely really need to have a description. They do actually have a very nice description, but it's not that crazy. This isn't very intricate. And that's what's really cool, is that when it comes to TikTok Shop, you technically don't need to worry so much about your website. So you can focus more on the things that move the needle for your business, which is sales, and also, having a really incredible product, because people do love this product. And, that's another thing. I've mentioned the concept of a high quality business, and you may not understand that at the beginning of your journey because you're still trying to drop ship things from China and, try to make money in a more risk-free way. And I don't blame you for that. In fact, in the Akemi Lab, we have a section here for sourcing and shipping so that people can work with Alan, who is a supply chain expert. He has 9 years of experience. He lives in China, and he can help you source anything and ship it directly from China, but also has a US warehouse address that he can use in order to ship things to Tik Tok Shop orders. Now, that's great, but building a brand is obviously going to bring you a lot more returns on investment in the long run. And that's what you should aim to do. So yes, that means ordering stock to the US, having faster shipping lines. That means improving your product quality and aiming to get really incredible reviews. If you're able to get really incredible reviews, your business will snowball, and that should be your goal. So we can see here, let me find this. So right here we can see they've done in the last 7 days, these leggings alone, they've done 500K, but the store has done 1.5 million in the last 7 days. So that's not even this in the last month, it's in the last 7 days. And what's crazy about that is that if we look back to the last 90 days, we can see that back in October, they were doing $60 a day, right? So they went from $60 a day to, in mid-November for Black Friday, they did nearly $500,000 in revenue in a single day. Look at this wave. Now, here is what's going to happen in the future, and I'm warning you right now, I'm calling it. This is going to be nothing compared to some of the numbers that we're going to see next year around this season. So that's why I'm focused so hard on TikTok Shop right now. And here's what I want to show you next is some ads that we're running that are quite literally printing. So, I had a funny ad once for Akemi, my performance marketing agency, where I said that, I posted this on Instagram. I said that we're not really an agency. We're more of a printing company, a money printing company. And that sounds kind of silly and whatever, but it's true. I mean, as you see right here, we're getting a $4 return, a 4 return on ad spend, which means for every dollar that we spend, we are printing back $4. And that's a really great machine. That's a really great system to have for business growth, right? Because as long as we can maintain that ratio, then theoretically we could infinitely scale. So we could reach numbers exactly like what I was just showing you. And this is why brands now are, coming to us, because we have these skills. We have media buyers that have worked with Fortune 500 companies, and, I'm in contact now with some pretty big brands, and I can't wait to show you some of the results. I'm not going to share any of the brands, obviously, because of confidentiality. I don't want to jeopardize anybody's results, but I do want to provide value for you guys and show you just the possibilities right now, because this is only in the last 3 days, by the way. So we're scaling this up progressively, and, it's been quite simple. Now, let me know in the comments if you want me to make a guide on the actual ads that you can run for TikTok Shop or just TikTok ads in general. I realize that I've never made a TikTok ads guide. I've only made a meta ads guide, though I also want to make a new meta ads guide. I want to do both, and let me know in the comments if you want to see something like that. I do have meta ads guides, obviously, on my channel from the past, but those are still very applicable. And, I'm constantly talking about meta ads in the Akemi Lab community. I think recently I posted about, some ads somewhere here. Yeah, ultimately, media buying is an incredible skill to have, and it's very worth it for your business to at least try to run some ads or to just have a TikTok shop and recruit creators. I think in the past, the goal for me, for my business at Chemi, was for us to be the conjunction, the middle ground. If you can picture two, circles in a Venn diagram between organic traffic and paid traffic, and we're the intersection between that. And that's my favorite approach to business, because I don't think you should entirely depend on paid ads. I think that actually creates a really low quality business, because as soon as you turn off the ads, your business is done. That is not what your goal should be. Your goal should be to have a business that can stand on its own and that is only amplified by ads. Ads only build the snowball a little bit higher. To me, it's like bigger sails on your boat, right? It's not fundamental to making sure that the boat stays afloat, but having bigger sails will definitely make you go faster and will definitely get you to your destination sooner. So hopefully that all makes sense. If this was confusing, don't worry. You can ask me anything in the comments and suggest some video ideas as well, whatever you want. But ultimately, I was very impressed by this brand, and I really think anybody could do this with enough time and consistency and, product obsession, right? Like making sure that your product is good. And also, there's a bit of luck and timing here involved, right? Like these products are absolutely popping off right now. But at the same time, they have been for the past 5 years, maybe even longer than that. I mean, I remember when leggings first started to become a thing. That was literally 10 years ago, and everybody was freaking out. And now they're a very, very common apparel, thing, garment. And this isn't that innovative, but it does look quite unique. And they do have amazing images, I will say. So, make sure that you're taking notes on this, and even taking notes on the things that are working from this listing, right? Like how they've actually named the product. It's really SEO rich. SEO is search engine optimization, which actually is very important on TikTok. TikTok is becoming like a search engine now. A lot of people go to TikTok when they look up stuff. Of course, Google's not going anywhere. I will never say that Google is dying or something. A lot of people make really bold, exaggerated claims, likely to get you to buy something. I think obviously Google still works. We run Google ads at Chemi and we get really great results. But TikTok is just not something you should be sleeping on and fading. Some big brands are doing that, and they think it's not here to stay. They think it's a short-term buzz, and that may be true, but I don't believe that. Personally, I'm betting that this is only going to get bigger and bigger, and that this is just the beginning. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I want to say one last thing. I'm getting a new camera for Christmas. I'm going to start streaming again, and I want to actually make more videos. I want to start posting daily again, but the only way I can do that is if I stream videos, or rather stream myself making videos and then having somebody clip it up. So if you're somebody that can, you've been watching my channel and you want to clip my content, my streams, maybe make one YouTube short from my content every day, that would be really helpful. Obviously, I know that the quality of the video is kind of weird right now. It's not the best, but I'm getting a better camera so that the content is really clippable, and it'll be really easy for us to make a bunch of content from the content that I'm already making. And that would be my ideal scenario, because I'm very busy right now, but I love making content. So that's kind of the perfect solution for me. Yeah, if you're one of those people, DM me on Instagram, message me in the Chemi Discord or something. But that's about it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.